I guess I'll go through the parts first, starting at the front. Power supplies, EVGA Supernova 750 G3. Used to be in my desktop until I replaced it, so that's why it's already out of the box. Storage, SSDs, a Sabrent Rocket 512 gigabytes was in my laptop. The secondary storage will be a Seagate Barracuda 2 terabytes. Graphics card is a hopefully working 5700 XT. Got a washed out anime on the back of it. Can I do funny things with this? Processor R5 3600. Corsair Vengeance 16 gigs. That'll be the RAM for it. Cooling the case will be two 80mm Noctua fans. Have some Wi-Fi because that's all I get down here. And motherboard is MSI's B550 Tomahawk. Put that there, and then all the way in the back is the case, which is a Global Win YCC 802, if anybody can ever find any information on that. And also forgot a Blu-ray drive. All right, I've got this that goes in the front. This is the front mount for the fan, as well as a beep speaker that I'll put back in here. Intake, so we keep this side of it facing inwards. Just lines right up. And I think there is plenty of room for it to mount with the cable like that. Is there? Yeah. All right. To line that up again. Repeat the alert. There you go. Now you got a repeat alert. All right. If I can figure out a way to hold this, take a fan screw that came with it into the hole. Screw it all the way in. Route the cable there. It'll go out back to the motherboard. See if I can get this to set into place. There we go. That's that all set up. Route this in here. Move all the wiring out of the way. Slide this in. Go. And it'll clip in the front. It's not clipped in all the way. That one, and there it goes. All right. The disk drive, I need to put on the front panel to properly align, so we're going to get these clips all lined up. The original slot was this second one, so I'm going to keep it in there. Slide until it's flush. Rotate it again and grab 2 screws to go in here. Fine, I'll bring her back to the foreground. Right there. That is front of it basically all set up except for this to figure out something with that later and then something to put in here. Guess I'm gonna start on the motherboard. Put this here. Take the motherboard out of the box. This is it here that we will need. There's some SATA cables in there, some more manuals, a disc, a badge. I don't think I need any of those. Well, are the oh, the standoffs look like they're already in there. All right. Well, let me double check. Sometimes they do. Yes. This one is not for the brackets that come on the board. It's got places it screws into the board itself. Grab the cooler. Can only go on two ways. This or with the logo facing the other way, but that would probably, yeah, that's going to run into the RAM if I were to ever put 4 sticks in here. So put this on, line up the screws. Go. Route this a little bit like that. Solid state drive. I need a smaller screwdriver. This bit. This goes in here. All the way in. Line that. I don't have any left to eat, Luke, so I'm sorry. There might be some in my toolbox, but I'm not gonna go get that out. All right, let's put these on the floor down there. All right, RAM. 2 sticks. Turn this. So we get a good look. We're going to install in these two. Get our dual channel memory for performance. Line that up here. Clicks together. Gets stuck in the Walmart door. No, it's okay. Walmart delivers. That's how I got my processor. Delivery's just really slow. Right? 2 sticks. This piece. This is the back of the case. Motherboard tray. We'll mount to this next. I need my motherboard standoffs. Where did I put those? That's these. That's what these will go back into here for now. Tidy up a little bit. Audio should be fine. Shows is fine on my side. To get a bunch of standoffs into the proper places. The A labeled ones that I can just barely see. Are going to be where these standoffs go. I also need a tool. On the end of here, I stick standoff in there. We'll go to the first A labeled slot up here. Make sure that's all the motherboard standoffs that we need put in. We'll need 9 of these. These here. Bring this a little closer to me. Take our board and align it with the holes our standoffs. That looks like they are all aligned. Just sit into place. Should be all snug down. Graphics card. Mount it now. Open this. Straight in. Go. Little wobbly. It's kind of a heavy card. Is this bench, or can you get the whole plate out of the case? Yes, you are right on the second part. This case actually has a really interesting design that seems to have died out, unfortunately. This whole piece that the motherboard is strapped to now slides in and out of the case itself. So it was designed for people who switch out parts a lot, so you don't have to actually unscrew the board. You can get everything out in the open really quick. It is neat. I wish more cases still did it, though I can understand why they stopped with water cooling and everything. Kind of defeats the whole point. You can only really do this if you're going to keep air cooling it. And my Wi-Fi. Nice. Card itself. It's here. Go. This one will go at the very bottom. Only available 1x slot. And it needs a USB cable, which will go on to, guessing, the closest header. It's kind of a long cable. Let's do it not. Just to help manage it a little bit. JUSB 1. Board into the back of this. There we go. Yeah, that is a lot of extra cable. I'll have to figure out something else to deal with that. It's a lot heavier. Right. Before we can put this back in the case, need to mount the power supply. Forgot that part. This one has, it's an old case, the mount up at the top. Grab this, drop it in, slide it into the back. Turn this around to face me a little bit so I can see. I need my original screw. Face the case this way. So I have enough room to slide this all back together. Power lines on that rail. Oh no! I didn't count on that. The GPU's too big to slide. Oh, how horrible. Now we'll slide in the case and put the GPU back in. Did all that work for nothing. And straight in. There goes. Cable management's gonna be a nightmare. I can feel it. All right. Now it's slid back in. Pull that back. It's not boring when I screw up. That what you trying to tell me? Line you up. Those holes. Come on. This case is way ahead of its time. Case is really good, except for the cooling aspect of it. I don't like only having one intake down here and one exhaust up here, and they're only 80 millimeters. It's a little low for me. Hopefully, everything will be just fine. And which way did I decide these go? These go like this on here. Yes, that is the GPU sag. I don't have a bracket for it right now. Well, I do have one, but it's not the style I like. It's not, it's gonna look bad in there. It probably won't hold it up very well. That's a very heavy card. Go. Get aligned with our thumb screw here. Come on. Yeah, it's a little bit off. And I'm gonna grab 2 black thumb screws that I had lying around because one of the ones for the sliding motherboard tray was missing when I got this. Alright, that is securely tightened in as much as I can do with the screws I have. Right. Time to wire everything up before putting panels back on. Alright, let's do the big one first. Split end goes to my power supply. Come up here. Oh man, I can't line this up. That one and that one. Top. Other end goes straight to here. Hold that off. I don't want that to really touch the GPU much. It's already sagging by the looks of it. One VGA cable. VGA's down on the bottom of this. Actually, let's do slot 2 first, because that's on the bottom row. Hold all 8 together. Slot in here. Come on. That there. Another VGA cable. Do this end first because it's annoying. In there. Fish this up to VGA slot 1. Oh, that's already a mess. All right. CPU. This had 8 pin up there. Which side is the tab? Tabs on the top. All right. Yeah, this needs to be a lot shorter. Holy crap. I am going to pull this up and all slack as well. Shove these in here for now until I come back with zip ties. And SATA cable. off my front panel cabling, please. This is gonna be fun. Look at all these wires. All right. Mess of wires coming through. Now, first thing, easiest thing probably to hook up is my speaker. Let's just untangle it from the power cable first. Come on, all you wires. I think that's basically it. See if the panel fits with the top and left panel combination. No major problems. Couple of thumb screws that need to go back in. Here, and here. Do one last look at the side. There's a mess that I need to come back and clean up. Not a terrible look. Wonder power cable. Even though I don't have a way to connect this up and I don't have a second monitor yet, I just want to see it boot once. Look on the inside. Possibly a good sign. Oh. All right, here, should be back in the frame as boot. It's probably not going to do anything. Well, actually, no, it's going to boot into Windows, probably. Because of that drive from my laptop. But there we go, that's basically it. I need to come back and do work on cable management. Especially these. Yeah, it's not happy about that. But that's it. Computer done. I'll need to grab a monitor, check it works. Thanks everyone for watching.